So here's our trip to Wakanda. And I don't know how much time we have left, so I don't want to read the whole thing, but basically what I want, because I'm going to make this available to you all, but what I want you to focus on is that the CCAR is the point of this. When you go through it, you'll see, just look at the last like 4 lines here. In November 2016, I became acting associate director and was responsible for the entire facility in addition to the manufacturing operations. That's context. And so that's the first thing that has to be shown. And then there's more of the context of saying what the problem was. And at the very bottom, here's the challenge. The challenge I faced was how to safely protect our employees, protect the agency from financial loss, and change the culture from reluctance to embracing the use of hearing protection. That was the challenge. And then he took action. I commissioned a diverse cross-functional management team to investigate why the hearing policy was not having the desired result of protecting employees and reducing hearing loss claims. That was action. So he took this action. And then somewhere in here, there's a result at the very bottom. As a result of the implementation of my vision, 244 employees were removed from the program, 292 remaining. Approvals of workers' compensation claims were reduced by 85%. That's the result. So I just wanted to give you a structure. And this is a real, I mean, of course it wasn't Wakanda, but this was a real example of someone who successfully applied and got into SES. So, and I have another example of one that uses volunteer work. And this was political. He worked for the mayor. And so, and he used this, so you see challenge and context. The mayor asked him to lead this person, not him, but mayor asked this person to lead a citizens group in planning and implementing a city improvement program. That was the challenge. They recruited 50 volunteers and educated them. That was the action. The team was committed to serving the customers, that's the fellow residents, to meet the high expectations. That was the context. And the result was they raised 1.5 million annually through the tax increase, and was used to establish parks, athletic fields, walking and bike trails, and other recreational facilities. That was the result. So a couple of words about this. One, well, just in terms of how it goes. Okay, so let me just walk you through the process for a second. I didn't write a lot about this, but just so you know how it goes. Let's say you apply for a position. It goes to the agency. The agency does, what its thing. And then the agency sends one name to the Office of Personnel Management. There is a board, a qualifications review board is the name of it. I served on it for several years. And all applications for SES are reviewed by that board. The only caveat is you can't review when you're in the government. Of course, you're in the government if you're on the board. But although there are some retired people who serve on the board, you can't review applications from your own agency. So that's why it's important that you not use a lot of jargon, because you may end up being reviewed by somebody who has no idea what you do at all. So you want to make sure that anybody can understand exactly what you've done and at what level.